Moment halt, das ist jetzt. Seid ihr bereit? Ja. Hello and good evening.
Hello. Hello, good evening.
Oh, good
Hello, good
evening.
evening.
So Kriyo is once again here. Great. Within a minute or two, I think Dr. Vinesh will join.
Yes, fine.
Yeah.
I hope his daughter is better.
Yeah, it's better right now.
Okay.
Welcome, Dr. Vinesh Kumar, to the session. He just joined us, right? Right. Right. Yes, Dr. Vinesh just joined.
Okay.
Okay, great, right?
Is it
Thank
visible
you,
to
Dr.
everyone?
Yeah, it is visible, but your screen is tilted. Yeah, it's okay right now. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Vinesh. Dear participant, thank you very much for being here with us. And today we are having the last session of this series, and the topic is ritual purities in Hinduism. So, Dr. Vinesh, a very busy and social activist, is now with us, and he is facilitating today's session, right? Now, I'm requesting Dr. Vinesh to please take the charge of the session, and I am just sharing the presentation from my side. Just okay. Slides are visible to everyone else right now.
I think full screen. Yes, now it's full screen. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. Thank you. Okay, Dr. Vinesh, please. We have students from German universities and our facilitator from the same program. Dr. Tetlef is with us, Dr. Henin is with us, Dr. Tobias is with us, and the other students with us. Right?
Thank you so much for great people from Germany and scholars of education and belonging to different fields. Thank you, Mr. Mansoor Saab and Project of Islamabad, that is teaching interfaith dialogues and promoting peace. We are seeing these things throughout the world. And I think German people are there from the university. So happy to see you all. Last year we were connected to for dialogues on different faiths. I should resume now. Is it audible to
Yeah.
everyone?
Yes, very good. And welcome, Dr. Vinesh. It's good to see you again.
Thank you so much, sir. So humbled. So today my topic is ritual purity in Hinduism. So it is said that purity is condition of bliss. You cannot be blissful, you cannot be blessed until unless you are not achieving the purity, stage of purity at the mind level, at the physical level, at the soul level, at the thought level. There are four levels of purity from the body to mind to intellect to the soul, spirit, true essence at all levels. So, ritual purity in the Vedas is a concept that involves being free of impurities and maintaining a state of cleanliness for religious and spiritual purposes. So, in every religion, whenever you go for a prayer, even when you are going to the church for prayer, or you're visiting the mosque, or you're visiting the temple, so it's a condition. You have to be clean. People are uh, washing their hands, washing their face, nose. Proper way of cleansing is there in every religion. But in Hinduism, likewise, it is not just focused on the physical impurities of, but they want to clean the pure impurities of mind and thoughts, impurities of intellect, impurities of the soul, having different deeds that he or she has done in his life. So he or she has certain impressions in his existence, in her existence. So these impressions can be positive and negative, and that should be cleaned. So there's a philosophy of 16 rituals, 16 sanskara in Hinduism, 16 sanskar, 16 sanskar, it is said. So all these are done for the purity. Sanskar word is also the Sanskrit word charak sahita. I know that in Germany there's a department even they are teaching about charak, the expert of Ayurveda, charakology. So Charak said this sanskar is something that purify you. So ritual purity involves being free of impurities, maintaining state of cleanliness. It is vital aspect of Vedic Hinduism and is essential for performing Vedic studies, carrying out religious duties, invoking blessings. Ritual purity referred to a state of cleanliness that is essential for participating in certain religious practices, rituals, etc. It is rooted in belief that purity impacts an individual's ability to engage with the divine and perform sacred acts. So it is rooted belief that is the rooted belief purity impacts individual's ability. When you are pure, you are humble, you are gracious, you are so God is going to accept you. The divine is going to accept you when you are humble, when you are pure, when you are innocent. When you have committed lots of evils, wrong deeds in your life, or if you are not clean from the body, mind, so you cannot be focused in the prayers. Your prayers will not be just will be superficial with no fruitful results. Achieving ritual purity often involves specific actions, including bathing. See the like I have also mentioned in next slides. There is a quotation from Manu Simriti uh, that Adve Gatrani Shuddhante Mana Satyena Shuddhanti Vidya Tapobham Bhutatma Buddhir Janena Shuddhanti. So this is a sequence of purification. How at what level you get purified. So first is the purity of the body. So it is said that body will be purified with the bath, with the water. Water is the best source that keep your physical body clean and dust free. And you when you take bath, you become fresh, you become energized, your immunity improves, your blood circulation improves. There are many researches on the bath. We need not to go into deep. So for the physical purity, it is a bath. Adbhigatrani shuddhanti. Mana satyena shuddhanti. The mental level purity will come with the truthfulness. If you follow the path of truth, you speak truth, you are on the truth, and you always raise voice for the truth, follow on the path of truth. So your mind will be powerful. You will be confident in your life because you are not telling a lie that you should hide. You will be in shame. You will be in guilt. You will be a different person. You will be highly confident. Your mind will be powerful. So for the mental purity, it is said that follow the path of truth. So Adbhigatran Shuddhati Mana Satyen Shuddhanti Vidya Tapobhyam Bhutatma. The soul level, intellect level, Shuddhi, the purity will come with the knowledge. Knowledge is the key to for the deeper purity. For the superficial purity, you just need the water. But for the deeper purity, soul level, so the soul level knowledge is essential. Deeper knowledge of spirituality is essential. The jnana, this that is called Vedic knowledge or Atmic knowledge, soul consciousness knowledge that we do meditation. So meditation is also one of the purifying techniques of the thoughts and soul. So this is the way they have. So ritual purity is often associated with the specific times, places, and actions. Sometimes uh, also it is related to the time. Like at the morning time, some people believe that you have to take bath early morning, and when you are going to the places of the worship, then you should need purity. Otherwise, there's no need. And when you do some doing some actions like you are performing yajna, Vedic rituals you are performing, then you need purity. Otherwise, there's no need. But in many cases, individuals may become ritually impure due to unintentional actions or external factors, necessitating purification practices before they can resume religious activities. So in worldly places, the people are working in the market. Few people are working on, few are butchers. So whole the blood is there on their clothes. So they need to be clean first, then they can go for the religious activities. Different castes have varying standards of what constitute ritual purity, influential social interactions, influencing social interaction and access to sacred spaces. So there are also there's conflicts. Few people have different way of purifying. Even few do gives balis and sacrifices. Few for purification go to the mountains. So there are different traditions. Certain texts within Mimamsa emphasizes the importance of ritual purity as essential for valid performance of Vedic rituals, linking it directly to spiritual efficacy. Like when in Vedic tradition we perform yajna. So yajna is performed when you are clean, after cleansing of body, mind, then you are going for the yajna, or you are doing meditation. So in Vedic traditions, before any religious ritual performance, you need a clean environment, not just your physical body, but the where you are sitting, there should be clean. All the area surrounding should be clean. Maintaining ritual purity is viewed not only as personal responsibility, but also as communal one. So ritual purity, a person is clean from body mind. So this is not just beneficial to someone who is doing this, but this is a communal responsibility. Like we are cleaning the temple, we are keeping that place very clean and neat and clean, and we are keeping our class clean, we are keeping our shoes clean. So this will save whole humanity, not just that individual person. So that is why it is a communal responsibility of cleanliness and purity, where the action of individuals can affect the broader community's spiritual and physical health. Next. Yeah, this is the yoga. In yoga, there are 8 limbs of yoga. In 8 limbs of yoga, there is first yama and niyama. And niyama are the personal practices, observances, and these niyama, these five. यार ये वर्षा दी ने क्यों बंद करे तो एक मिनट these 5 niyamas like Soch, Santosh, Tapas, Svadhyay, Ishvara, Prani, Dhani. So all these five are purifying techniques. There I am showing you in the circle, you are seeing the Santosh. Santosh means contentment. Always be thankful, showing thankfulness to Almighty. Always be thankful to nature and the teachers and the parents. So, Santosh. Socha. The first niyama is Shocha. Soucha. You are seeing in the chart. The purity, cleanliness, physically, environmental, mental. So, Socha is the preliminary, the cleanliness is the preliminary requirement of the yoga. In yoga, in meditation, if you are sitting for the prayer, the first is the socha, you have to be clean. Soch, Santosh, Tapa, Svadhyay, Ishwar, Pranidhan. So there in Yoga Sutras, there's a clear mention of cleanliness and purity. Next. So what are the 5 yama and niyamas? The 5 yamas, social ethics, and 5 niyamas, personal observance, are two of these 8 limbs of yoga. The first is niyama is ahimsa, non-violence. Second is satya, truthfulness. Third is asteya, non-stealing. Fourth is brahmacharya, abstinence, or purity, living in pure. Before marriage, no sex. Aparigraha, non-accumulation. So these 5 yamas are the universal contract, universal social ethics that must be followed. They also make you pure. They also make you lighter. They also make you stress-free. Constitute the yamas. Yamas are where socha, the internal and external cleanliness, santosha, being happy and content, tapas, penance, living in harmony even in the tough situation is tapas. Swadhyaya, self-study, regular study of the books, worldly books, spiritual books, knowledge cleans you, purifies you, make you lighter, make you a very special person. And Ishwar Pranidhan, surrender to the higher power. Because in life there are many times we feel helpless, we feel we are sick. Why we are sick? There are many questions arising, we are unable to answer. There are many problems in the present situation, we are unable to face them, we are unable to having a solution of them. So at that time the best thing is to surrender yourself to the higher consciousness, so you will become light and purified. Consider the niyama. These 10 guidelines are ethical principles, are like ready-made New Year's resolutions. The yamas primarily focus on our actions when in community with others, while the niyamas focus more generally on our relationship with our physical and psychological selves. For the majority of modern yogis, it may seem that the yamas and niyamas are two of the hardest of the eight limbs of the yoga, because people think that yoga is just bending your body, doing different postures, doing sun salutations, doing difficult flexible postures. No, yoga is actually following the philosophy of this purity and yama and niyamas. These are the core of the yoga. If someone is not following this yama and niyama, he cannot become a true yogi. A true yogi become when follows the principles, social ethics. So in our lifestyle. The question, how do we integrate the yamas and niyamas into our lives, keeps haunting us and may leave us feeling guilty or discouraged. The graph can help you understand yamas. Next, the yamas and niyamas are not commandments from on high to follow because we are afraid of what will happen if we don't follow them. On the contrary, I see them as practical ways to live life so we can it is said that no one is asking you that are you following the path of truth, are you taking bath. No one asks, are you living in contentment, are you surrendering your issues, are you daily surrendering to the almighty. Nobody asks, but you have to do it because it benefits you. I see them as a practical ways to live life so we can access inner peace, bliss, and love in our day to day lives. Like you are following the non violence. So, non violence means universal love. You are accepting the whole universe, all are different people, different culture, different races, different beliefs. You are accepting them as they are part of this society, they are part of this beautiful world. So, these principles make you a different personality. Nobody's asking you, nobody's forcing you to follow. But if you follow, you will be a different person. Not just momentarily, but 24/7, we should follow these principles. Maybe that is what we can call self realization. After following these principles, you feel you will be an enlightened person. The practice of yamas and niyamas definitely inspires us to remember that yoga is a way of life, not just something we do for 90 minutes, 3 times a week on a rectangular yoga mat. So, yoga is not just a physical practice. If they are interwoven in every fabric of our life, every moment become sadhana, spiritual practice. So every moment will become spiritual practice if we are following this path of truthfulness, non-violence, cleanliness, contentment, uh, non-accumulation. They add the necessary juice to our practice. Without them, the rest of the eight limbs may become empty, mechanical. Next, this is the verse of Manu Simriti I shared with you that talks about ritual purity. अद्वेगात्राणि शुध्यन्ति मनः सत्येन शुध्यन्ति विद्या तपोभ्याम भूतात्मा बुद्धिर्ज्ञानेन शुध्यन्ति. Water washes off the impurities of body. Truth exalts the mind. Knowledge and strict devotion to duty dharma elevates the soul, and possession of ideas refines the intellect. So this is the way of physical purity, mental purity, intellectual purity, and spiritual purity. Next, and I shared the philosophy of 16 Vedic ceremonies that is called sanskara. When in Hinduism anybody get married, it is also sanskara. How sanskara start? Suppose two couple, male and female, got married. So now they are going for intercourse to have a baby for the purpose of offspring, for the purpose of their son or daughter. They are doing intercourse. So before intercourse, they will be doing one sanskar. They will perform yajna. They will prepare the seed. They will be having a good and great nutrition, and they will pray for the better offspring, better son or daughter they get, so that he will be healthy and serving the society. The origin of the sanskar is found by prefix preposition some denoting balance. Kuru, the suffix jnana, to it. It has multiple meanings such as to improve, to purify, to remove shortcoming, an object, and end to endow a new and attractive form to it. In short, the science and process by which positive qualities in a man are developed and enhanced is known as sanskara. So, in Sanatan Dharma, Hindu Dharma, child is gone through 16 ceremonies before the birth. The first ceremony start before the birth of the child, before the pregnancy, before the mating of two male and female. So, how the sanskara works? Next slide. The first sanskara is, there are types of sanskara. Few are prenatal and few are during natal, during pregnancy, and few are after the birth. And last sanskara, the death, cremation is also a sanskara. We also purify that body by burning that body with ghee and some herbal medicines. So first is Garbhadan, conception sanskara. Before conception, before intercourse, we pray for the better offspring. We do perform yajna. The second is Punsavan sanskara, quickening the fetus. We pray, we do havan yajna to the safety of the fetus in the womb and normal development. And third is Simanto Nayan, parting of the hair when the baby develops hair in the uh, womb. So mother, we take care of mother very much because she's in stress when she's in the 8th month of the pregnancy. It Simantunayan sanskara happens. Fourth, childhood sanskara means B category starts now the birth. Fourth is Jatkaram, the birth ritual. So in that sanskara, like also in Muslim community, they recite kalma to the baby's ears. In Hinduism, they recite Gayatri mantra, Om. They write Om on the uh, with the honey. They write Om on the uh, ziban. Sorry, tongue. They write Om on the tongue and they recite Gayatri mantra in the ears. So it's a birth rituals. Fifth is Namkaran, naming the child. This is the most important sanskara in Hinduism, that name should be with qualities. We choose a name that is having qualities. Name should not be like uh, etc. and choosing some name without meaning, without purpose. So we give name to the people, we give name to the child with a purpose. So that should be the purpose of that child, and that should be very positive because it impacts his or her personality throughout his life. So naming. Sixth is taking the child out of home. Till 3 months, 3 to 4 months, child is within the home. After that, they take the outside nishkraman, then they show moon, sun to the child. Then first feeding, annaprashan. After 6 months, till 6 months, baby is 100% exclusive on the mother feed. After 6 months, baby gets some cereals. So it starts of the 6 month, and that sanskara is said annaprashan, first feeding. Then is chuda karman mundan, first tonsure. Here is barber comes and cuts all the hairs of the baby. That is called chuda karman, mundan sanskar. Ninth is karnaved, piercing of the ear, and we give some pins and beautiful ornaments to the babies, either it's a male or female baby. So piercing of the ear, and they wear a pin and ornaments. Then Then third category of sanskara is educational sanskara. The 10th is Vedaram, initiation. Now the child has become 4 to 5 years. Now he has to go to the school. At that time it was Gurukul, so he will go to the Gurukul for education. So Vedaramba means education initiation sanskara. 11th is Upanayan, sacred ceremony threads. You have seen in the films, the Sanatani people wears threads in their chest level, having 3 threads, Yagupavit, in which there are 3 oaths, respecting the parents, respecting the teachers, respecting the Almighty power. So 3 oaths are hidden in that 3 threads. Then there is a Samavartan Sanskara graduation. After graduating in the Gurukul, so graduation ceremony is Samavartan Sanskara. After that, after graduating from the university, when he comes back to the home and meeting, because at that time the schools were like boarding schools, Gurukuls were residential Gurukuls. Not they used to come and go to the home, but they used to reside in the Gurukuls. So after the education completion, when that elder young 25-year person came back to the home, he is going to the marriage sanskara, Vivaha sanskara. Then spiritual sanskara, Vanparas. After marriage, when he becomes 50 years old, then he has to leave this grasti life, marriage life, and now he has to serve the society. Whatever he has experiences in his life, great experiences, he should share to the people. He has responsibility to the people. So it's a retirement, Vanparasta. Then last is sannyasa. Now you have surrender all your businesses, all your relations. You have left your home. You are serving the people throughout your life and living for the peace and living for the self-realization. Because your end of your life, you should focus on your self-realization. And last is anteshti, death rites. When someone dies, Hindu goes through cremation ceremony or Agni Sanskar, it is said. So it is so all these 16 rituals are for purification of that soul that takes birth. Because it is believed, we believe in multiple births. Hindu believes in incarnation philosophy. So it is said the past life impression will be there. So that is why a child must have to go through these all 16 sanskara for the purification purpose. Next. So these are the pictures. First one, you are seeing the baby is taking birth, Garbhadan. Second, in the mother womb, is all 16 sanskara you can see in pictorial form. Simantonayan, fourth Jat Karm, when baby get birth. Namkaran, Mundan, Karanved, Anaprashan, giving feed, first feed after 6 months. All the pictures are showing different 16 sanskaras. Next. Yeah, in Hinduism, people also believe that some rivers are pure rivers. They have power to purify you. So people taking bath in Ganges, the river in India, and here in Sindh, as I'm living in the Pakistan, Sindhu River is also considered very sacred. Indus River is a very mighty and strong river and very sacred to the Sindhi people. They consider it as a Sindhu Darya, Sindhu Mata, Sindhu Mother. They consider it as mother because survival of the people, all the agriculture was dependent on this Sindhu water, Sindhu Nadi, Indus River. So people consider it very purifying, and they take bath into Ganges. Even in Kumbh Mela in the Bharat, you have seen people. Kumbh Mela happens at the some of the coastal area of these rivers. Rivers. So people are taking bath, and they feel that they are getting purified. But what philosophy believes, what actual philosophy of Vedas and Hinduism believes, by taking bath, yes, you are purifying your body, but there will be no purification of mind, soul, spiritual level. There will be no cleansing. For that cleansing, you need knowledge, you need practice, you need the path of truth for the mind. Not just taking bath will give you purity of all levels. Yeah, taking bath will give you purity of body. Yes, it's true. But sins will not be washed. People believe that sins will be my all my negative commit last previous negative actions will be drained away, but it will not. You will have to suffer whatever you have done. As you sow, so shall you reap. Even you are taking bath 90 times in a Ganga, there will be no results because you are doing wrong actions daily, ill or evil actions daily. You have to suffer for that. Next, bathing in the Ganges River is a sacred
Again with us.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Maybe, uh,
Okay, please.
yeah.
Doctor.
And connects the individual with the divine. So there are many who believe that it's a best way to salvation taking bath. But in reality, if we talk about, because I am a person of textual Vedic person, I hardly believe in superstitions or irrational beliefs because I'm a scientific person. So, but in reality, there's a no washes, there no sense or washes away by just taking a bath. Yeah, just purity of body will happen by taking bath in any river. Yes, next. But reality, uh, that millions of Hindus believe that by taking bath in Ganga, the ritual is called Ganga Snana and is considered an important act of devotion. Some believe that bathing in the Hindu believes that Ganges is the personification of goddess Ganga, and that life is incomplete without bath. So even when someone dies, the ashes of that person are also drained in the Ganga. They believe that when you keep your ashes into Ganga, when you will throw the ashes of dead body into the Ganga river, so that soul will get salvation. So many believes this irrational belief, but in reality, what Gita, Bhagavad Gita, and Veda say that you have to suffer for your karma. Nobody will be able to save you from your deeds. Whatever you have done wrong, you will have to suffer for that. Whatever you have done good, you will get good fruit for that. There is no plus minus. Some sites along the Gangas are especially sacred, including Haridwar, Prayagraj, Varanasi. So these cities where Ganga passes through, these are the very sacred places. Hindus believe that water from the Gangas has healing powers and is auspicious to have in the home. Similarly, Sikh community also believes bathing in the sarovars. When there are many gurdwaras, like I have been to Golden Temple in Amritsar, so there is a sarovar. So taking bath is pure. I have been there to Panja Sahib in Punjab, Hasan Abdal. There is the Panja Sahib Gurdwara, is a very famous Gurdwara of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. So there is also a sarovar, a pure water of river is passing from that Gurdwara. So they also believe that this water is purifying and this is very spiritual water. Next. Yeah. And this picture is yajna because all the 16 sanskara I previously mentioned are done with the yagna. We perform havan for every sanskara, and havan is also some way of purification. Agni is a way of purification. It also purifies air. We use ghee and some herbs that improves the air quality and decreases the carbon percentage in the air. So that is why all the rituals in Sanatana is performed with this havan, yag. And this is the last slide. I know some points will be difficult, so anybody want to discuss more and have, we should go for the question answer sessions.
Yeah, so there is a question answer session. If any participant want to have some question, he can write down in chat box or by raising hand. He can or she can raise her question or his question. Dr. Vinesh is there to answer the question. Your all question related to the topic. If someone is having any question, please.
Yes, please, dear.
Yes, thank you very much for your lecture, for all the information you gave us. I have one question just from the very beginning. I read on your slide that you said, or on the slide it was given, ritual purity is not only personal but communal, and individuals can affect the broader community's spiritual health. That's very interesting to me. What does that mean? What does that mean with regard to minorities? I mean, in Pakistan, you yourself belong to a minority, and so, but you are very well aware about your neighboring country where the Hindus are the big majority. What would that mean for a Muslim or a Christian minority in such a Hindu community when they affect the broader community's spiritual health?
Yeah, very good question. Should I open my camera or is okay?
Yeah,
Yes,
please.
please. That
Yeah,
would
you
be
can.
nice.
Yeah,
Good.
so happy to hear from you. Like why it was said that it's not just personal practice. It was written in the portion of Yama and Niyama, the ritual purity like cleanliness. Suppose we are taking example, cleanliness of body. Now just we are talking about the physical cleanliness. If someone is, because we are living in an environment where almost uh, 10 months of the year we are having 30-degree centigrade temperature or 35, sometimes we have also 50-degree centigrade. In this situation, if someone is not taking bath regularly, so he smells bad. If he smells bad, so if everyone is not taking bath, so we have lots of sweets. In Pakistan, we have a here 50 centigrades temperature in summers, in June, July, August. So everyone will be spreading negativity, diseases, uh, sweets. So overall, if someone is following the path of cleanliness, it not just improve his or her health, either it's a mental health, but overall it improves because others get purifies too, other get inspiration. Yeah, he is very clean, we should be very clean. He is ke- keeping the environment clean, others will be get inspired for the cleanliness. So our personal, sometimes our personal practices are not just personal practices. Like there was a niyama of yama of truthfulness, they follow the path of truth. See, when in European society, people trust each other very much. I have seen in European society, if someone is saying that I have started this work, I'm serving people, so they say, "Wow, lovely to hear you are doing great work." In Pakistani society, in South Asian society, if someone say, "I am serving people, I am doing this great work," people accuse him, people counter question him, "Oh, you are just doing this rubbish, you are not doing." They don't trust you. People don't trust you because people are fake. People tell a lie regularly. That is why people don't trust each other in Pakistan. So if some one person follows a path of truth, it enlightens many others for the truth and builds confidence in others. And society have faith on all the people. So that is why these are looking personal practices, but they have impact global, they have impact communal overall. This is not communal like uh, different religions. This is like communal, like whole community is benefited, whole nation is benefited for these principles. If you follow the path of cleanliness, in the Vedas teaching, there is no teaching for any Hindu person, any Muslim person, any Jew or any Christian. In Vedas, all the teaching are for the humans. So they are saying the follow the path of truth, follow the path of aparigraha. The theory of Marxism say that don't accumulate too much. This is also mentioned in the Yoga Sutras, that have what is your essential need, only keep that much class, only keep that much shoes, only keep that much necessities. All other you should donate. Don't accumulate too much. There are people who have 100 shoes. They wear with different dress, different color. They try to match. They have 100 of dresses and they are not utilizing. So better to donate to the people who are needy. So these contracts of Yama and Niyama are universal. They want to say that these ritual purity of Yama and Niyama is not just personally benefited, but for the community, for the nation, for the universal. If someone follows these path of non-violence, ahimsa, so it is looking that just I only benefited because I'm not harming anyone, and so nobody will harm me. No, overall society will be protected. If all the things like that, I don't have to harm anyone, I don't have to make anyone suffer from my words, from my hands, from my thoughts. So everyone will think like that, then society will be protected. At the resultant, whole society will be protected. So that is why these principle of yama and niyama in yoga are for the community, not for just individuals.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, there are two more questions in the chat. So therefore, let's first come back to those questions, and maybe then
Anyone
I'll
read that
raise
question,
another
please?
question. Are you reading it, Mr. Manzoor? The questions from
Yeah,
the chat?
there is a question from Hanin, Dr. Hanin. Thanks. What does communal purity comprise of?
What does communal purity comprise of?
Yeah.
Communal purity comprise of the people. The first principle, like in Yama, the first is ahimsa, non-violence. Second is ahimsa satya, truthfulness. Third is ahimsa satya asteya, non-stealing. So overall community will be purified. I think it's a meditation. Meditation is the best way, and it's also neutral to all religion. In every religion, there's the concept of dhyana, tasawwuf, self zikr, focus. So communal overall, all the communities get purified. I think this is the best thing to spread meditation. Meditation is a way for communal purity. That is, even atheists to believe in meditation. Atheist, theist, any religion, belonging to any religion, all have a common point on meditation. So I think meditation technique and path of truth. When people speak truth, the trust is built. And when people follow the path of non-violence, the trust is built. Everyone believes he is not my negative wisher, he is my well wisher. He always supports me. So the communal purity will comes with the Mental communal purity comes with the knowledge, acceptance, universal comparative religion studies, as we are doing right now. We are studying different religions. So when we understand people, then communal harmony and communal purity will come. Again, for the physical purity, everyone has different cleansing technique. In Islam, I don't know what to call them in English. They do a great practice 5 times a day with every prayer. They do wuzu. So before they clean all the parts, hands, feet, uh, eyes, all nose, ears, all they are cleaning. So there are great practices we can learn from other religions too. For the physical purity, all are agree that water will be used. Water is the best method. For the mental purity, everyone has different practices. In Hinduism, there is a meditation, there is mantra chanting, there is a follow of ahimsa, truthfulness, non-stealing, non-accumulation, like that principles. In Christianity will be different. In Islam, for mental purity will be different. Even there is a great poet, Bulle Shah, ਜੇ ਰਬ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਨਾਤੀਆਂ ਤੋਤੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਰਬ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਡੱਡੂਆਂ ਮੱਛੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੇ ਰਬ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਜੰਗਲ ਫਿਰਿਆ ਤੇ ਰਬ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਗਾਈਆਂ ਮੱਛੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਬ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਦਿਨੇ ਦਿਲੀਆਂ ਅੱਛੀਆਂ ਸੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ so Bulle Shah said that if just few people believe that just cleansing your body is a great way of purity. But Bulle Shah and real philosophy of yoga believes no, just physical purity will not give you something high. So he said, if the God is the bliss is achieved through cleanliness, then it should first be achieved to the fish because fish lives in the water. Nobody is pure or clean like fish because fish lives all the time in the water. So fish is the most clean. ਜੇ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਨਾਤਿਆਂ ਤੋਤਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਡੱਡੂਆਂ ਮੱਛੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ but fish is not blissful. Fish has not too much intellect like humans. Fish doesn't think about humanity or all the universe, so it's limited. Again, Bulle Shah said, if few people believe that for that internal realization you have to go to the uh, Banwas, you have to go to the mountains, you have to go to the jungle. In home living, you will not get the peace. So Bullish has said this is they are also wrong because they are going outside. They are looking for peace and realization outside. If that happens by going outside, it happens, then it should be achieved by the jungle animals. Those living in the jungles, there are many animals, wildlife animals. Why they are not getting the peace or higher intellect or self-realization? But Bulle Shah said, wherever you are, no matter, either you are in Pakistan, you are in Germany, the higher self purification, you will get realization, you will get the God, you will get the supreme power close to you when you are clean from your heart, clean from your thoughts. Tera milda. To say, he said that Rabuna nu milda ati diliyan sachiya achiyan nu. Those hearts are pure and truth, full of truth, sincere, humble, they will achieve the higher thing. So in all the religions, I think purity is the condition of bliss. Everyone say if you are not pure from body, pure from mind, pure from thoughts, you will not achieve the higher self of yours. Yes, next question.
Yeah, there is another question from Tobias. Thank you for the all the compelling insights concerning Dharma. How would you say Dharma is determined for people who do not belong to Hinduism? Do they have an own kind of Dharma, particularly those who are not belonging to Hinduism?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, dharma word is not that some, it's just Sanskrit word. Dharma is Sanskrit word and its prefix is dhar, dhat, धर धीर धातु से जो है आई डोंट नो इंग्लिश संस्कृत में धातु होते हैं वर्ड्स की सफिक्स जो होती हैं सो धीर धातु से लिया गया हुआ है इज टेकन फ्रॉम दैट एंड दैट मीनिंग इज टू अडॉप्ट धर्मा मीन्स what is right, what is good, what is benevolent to the humanity, and adopt that quality. It is called dharma. And dharma is also said as duty, Like I'm a teacher, so I have to teach properly. It's my duty, and that is my dharma. Like sun gives heat energy to the world. So the dharma duty of sun is to give heat. Water quenches our thirst. So water duty is to stop fire. So and coolness. So everyone has dharma. Everyone has different duties. So dharma is not like religion. That is why we never translate word dharma into religion. Religion is something different. Yeah, there is different beliefs. But dharma is a duty. Dharma is something you adopt for the benefits. So everyone can follow the dharma. Dharma means duty. भाई तुम्हारा धर्म ये है, इसका धर्म ही नष्ट हो गया या इसका धर्म. So dharma word is used for the qualities, inherited qualities within, and for the duty you are following, you are fulfilling to the society. Whatever, your teacher, your professor, your doctor, your parent. So everyone has different duty in the societies. All should follow their individual duties perfectly, yeah, in a better way, so that the society will grow. So dharma is about duty, and whatever good to adopt, just the thing we adopt and that protect us, that is called dharma. Like speaking truth, I am adopting the quality of telling truth. So this quality is growing my respect in society and giving me something fruitful. So this is dharma because this truth is protecting me. So the principles, any principle, like there is a principle, we should wake up early in the morning and do exercise. So I am adopting this exercise, yoga in my life. I'm regularly doing exercise. This exercise protects my health. This is dharma. Anything that you adopt in your life and that protects your life, that gives you health, that gives you mentally peace, that is called dharma. So dharma is something universal. It's not about for any sect, for any uh, Pakistani person, or for any Indian person. It's universal.
Okay, thank you very much. There is another question from Dr. Hanin that are all non-Hindus impure? If so, in what sense?
No, all non-Hindus are not impure. I already mentioned that in every religion there are ways of purity. In some religions, there's a way of purity is taking bath. And I quoted the Islam that great practice of 5 times they are cleaning their parts, body parts, even when they are going for urine, they are cleaning properly, they are washing their hands, nose all the time. So every religion, I again and again I am emphasizing, every religion believe in purity and they have different methods. In Sikh Gurdwara, you go, even you are washing, you cannot enter the Gurdwara, there is the water. First, you are passing from the water, your feet are, if you are having socks, you will have to remove the socks. And you are removing the socks, then you are crossing from that water, then you are entering into the Gurdwara. So everyone has a strict regulation about the purity of the body, about mind. And I cannot say some people who are not following Hinduism, they are impure. No, no. In every religion, there are many great souls exist, very pure souls. But again, I said two things that Bulesha, I quoted Bulesha firmly that if you are not pure from your thoughts, you are not pure from your thinking, then your physical purity or you're taking bath throughout the day is of no use. So Bulesha is emphasizing that mental thought level purity, thought level truthfulness is more important, is more uh, prioritized than the physical purity. But religious people often just focus on physical purity. I should look clean while praying, before praying. So they think that the most important thing is the physical purity. But the real purity is mind level, mental level, thought level. Thought will be positive, thought will be benevolent to all. That purity is more crucial than the physical purity.
May
Thank
I
you.
may I
Yeah,
follow that
please.
up with maybe a last question? I don't know. Our time is going to an end. Is coming to an end very soon. I understand, Dr. Vinish, that you distance yourself from certain Hindu practices, which we, of course, had observed. I mean, you mentioned one, for example, you said this taking bath in holy river
Ganga.
like Ganga or
Yeah.
Indus in Pakistan, if that would purify the mind, the fish would be the most purified creature. So
Yeah.
it's very clear you personally distancing yourself. And our question regarding this purity is, of course, because we know about even when I look at certain castes in Pakistan. Let's say former castes, because now in Muslim society they don't talk so much about castes, but we know, for example, that there were castes which were not allowed to enter a temple because they were regarded as not pure. So therefore we have this in mind because we know this,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you make it very
I
clear. For
totally.
you there is just let me for you there is no one not pure as long as his personal, let's say, attitude is towards the higher self, let's say like that. So that means, and maybe you can just as a final to close it our session, but that means that you make a difference between this tradition, which is definitely there, which declares certain groups as impure and therefore not allowed to enter a temple, for example. You would say that this is not according to the real Hindu, you said Vedic, real Hindu teaching. Is that correct? I am correct in that.
Yeah, uh, I'm totally agreeing with you. Yeah, there are certain issues that people have created, like caste discrimination. On the basis of discrimination, few communities, still it happens somewhere in the parts of Pakistan, also somewhere in the India. Luckily, things are improving because people are now getting educated. So world is changing. Say they are adapting. But yeah, this still happens somewhere in Thar Parkar in Pakistan. That few communities like Bhil community in all over different temples they can visit. But there are one or two temple I have heard where Bhil community are not allowed. They think that they don't live cleanliness way, they are impure like etc. But I I totally condemn them because Vedic texts don't say anybody inferior or superior. Anyone who is taking bath, who is living cleanfully, who is pure from the mind, he is a great person. Belonging to any religion, belonging to any race, belonging to any part of the world. So that discrimination happens, but we must condemn. We all educated people should condemn such discriminations and improve the society. That is what we are working for.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. I think now time has reached.
And one thing I wanted to ask from the German teachers from university, there are two relatives of mine who are applying for the Germany masters scholarship. So I would love to know that is your university where you're teaching providing a scholarship for the master degrees. So I would be in communication with you people if I can get the WhatsApp
Mm.
number through Mansoor Usman sir. So I will be communicating to you regarding that.
I
Yeah,
was
maybe
just adding here
I
that
can answer.
yeah, please.
Unfortunately, none of the two universities has this facility or this possibility, but we have the DAAD, the German Academic Exchange Service, DAAD, and they provide such scholarships. So your students should go on the homepage of DAAD, and there they would see whether they are eligible for getting a scholarship. Yeah, thank you.
That,
Tobias already wrote it in the
yeah,
chat.
DAAD.
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 Thank you so
Yeah,
much. Thank you.
just search
Thank
for
you.
that.
Yeah.
Dr. Vinesh and other facilitators, you all are in one WhatsApp group. So I am also requesting you to please increase your interaction among each others. Right? I think you all are Dr. Tetlef, Tobias, and Dr. Hanin. You all are in the same group with Pakistani and facilitators, Islamic facilitators, and with Dr. Vinesh, and even with our Sikh facilitator, Dr. Kalyam. They all are in the same group. I request you all to please increase the interaction and have some
Yeah, we would love to
discussion in
interact.
that group, right?
Great.
So, okay, now I'm requesting Dr. Henin and Detlef to please uh, present some concluding remarks, conclude this series of program, that is understanding world religion, as today is
Henning,
the
would you
last
like to?
program.
Henning, please.
Yeah, thank you. It was a pleasure talking to all of you. It was a pleasure to have these opportunities talking to Muslim scholars and a Hindu scholar and being or in a kind of an exchange. And we are very, very grateful for this opportunity, and we hope that God will bless you and that we maybe can continue this kind of cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I have not much to add. It's the third year we did this, and I think we became better and better. I like the system this time very much. We had a lot of fruitful discussions also in Germany then to reflect more what we learned from the Pakistani scholars. And that was a very good system. And I'm looking forward to have the same seminar, maybe again a little bit adjusted, optimized. Let's see next year. And thank you, Dr. Vinesh, for participating again with us and sharing your knowledge with us. And also thanks to all the others who are not today with us, but who spent their time to give us their insights. So that's great. And I think it's very important that among the different religions which we are representing, that we keep up talking, that we keep up having fellowship on this level and also on other levels, of course, when we are visiting Pakistan, because that is what is promoting peace and harmony, and that's what we want.
Thank you very much, Dr. Detlef. Whenever you have a chance to visit Pakistan and you have a chance to visit Karachi, you must meet with Dr. Vinesh Arya. He is living in Karachi.
Ah, yeah.
We'll love to
Yeah,
host you. We'll be happy to have you people.
yeah. He's very good
Yeah.
host.
Thank you.
I'm regularly in Karachi once a year, so there will be an opportunity.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
gentlemen.
thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
So we
everyone.
are saying goodbye to
Thank
each one.
you.
Thank you very much. So we are thank
Okay. Bye-bye.
you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Dr.
See you
Mr.
again. See you.
Manzoor.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you. Thank you.